Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Glad you could join in. I see I have to retie my shoe, so just take a moment here. Okay, so we begin working today with our process of enjoying a lot of stretch. So that's where we begin, and of course we take our first chance to settle in, and that means getting comfortable. Getting comfortable in the chair with the legs, the hips, the back, the shoulders, the arms, the hands resting, close the eyes, check in. Have a breath and check in. So our check-in is to discover any discomfort where you need to take care. Discovering any discomfort and moving through our process with gentle compassion for the body. Pulling back if it feels like too much, going ahead if it feels okay. That's our job. So have a breath here. Check in with sensation and reaction. Discover how's it going on this day. Another breath or two, and then we begin with our whole system of movement. Everything needs to move. We begin with the hands. We lift the hands and stretch those fingers wide and feel stretch between each finger and at the base of the thumb. Then we release and pull the fingers down and over those knuckles. We feel intensity stretch and release. Then we move thumbs up. We move fingers down. We move the joints. We pause, bring thumb in, wrap fingers over. It's a power squeeze here. Feel it. On the release, it's circulation, pal web. Pull down, claw. Movement, quack, quack, beak and paw. Thumb in, fingers wrap. Power squeeze. Feel it. Circulation, pal web. Stretch between each finger and at the base of the thumb. Release, pull fingers down, feel stretch over those tight knuckles. Feel it. Release for movement of the joints. And then thumb in, fingers wrap, paw, squeeze, powerful squeeze. Feel it. On the release, it's circulation, pal web. Pull down, claw. Movement, quack, quack, beak and paw. Thumb in, fingers wrap. Power squeeze, feel it. Release, hands down, hands to rest, feel it. Feel the energy in the hands from the movement. We bring movement next to shoulders. It's our series that says up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down, bringing movement into the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons, movement in the joint. Up, back, and down. We can come up and stay and feel it. And now let's roll back and down and press hands down. Stay, feel stretch. Down the sides of the neck from the ears to the shoulders. Stretch, soften. One side up, back, and down. Other side up, back, and down. A few alternating sides. One side at a time. Notice any difference that you might feel between the two sides. The range of movement, the sensation could be different. It is for me. Up, back, and down. Press hand down, stay. Compare the two sides, the stretch side and the relaxed side. Soften. Up, back, and down, stay. Press the hand down. Compare the two sides, the stretch side, the relaxed side, and soften. And a few more. Both up, back, and down. Press hands down. Feel stretch. One more. Up, back, down. Press hands down. Feel stretch. Soften. Have a breath. Move it up the line to the neck, where the stretch is in the front when we lift the chin. The stretch is in the back when we tuck the chin. It's an inhale, lift. It's an exhale, tuck. We're saying yes, saying yes, saying yes, saying yes, saying yes, yes, powerful word. Yes. And yes, stay, have a breath, feel the stretch, release back to center, and have another breath. That was the yes. Here's the no. It's exhale to the side, feel stretch. Inhale back. Exhale to the other side, find stretch. Inhale back. Saying no. 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 Saying no. No. No and no. Come back to center and have a breath. Yes, no. And then the maybe so is the side stretch. So this is a deep stretch. When we bring the ear down, when we tip the chin up, we feel a stretch all the way down the top side of the line. Feel it and come on back. Other side, ear down, chin up, whole top side stretch. Feel it and back. We call this one maybe so. 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 And maybe so. Come back. Yes, no, and maybe so. Have a breath. Have a breath as we move the action to the back and the chest. We bring up the arms, skull post arms. So let's feel the tone here. When we press the elbows back, they stretch across the front. When we bring fingers touch and elbows press, the stretches in the back. Inhale, front stretches. Exhale, back stretches. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Front stretch, stay. Feel it in the pectoralis, the tops of the shoulders and across the chest. And when we close, press the elbows, feel it all up and down the spine, stretch. Inhale, open. Exhale, close, stretch the back. Inhale, open, stretch the front. Exhale, close, stretch the back. One more, stretch the front, pause, feel it. Close, fingers touch, elbows press, pause, feel it, and open, and have a breath. Our next range of movement brings the hands overhead, and then down, down, down. When you're down, feel that stretch down the sides of the neck out to the shoulders. It's inhale up, exhale, pull down, feel that stretch. Inhale up, exhale, pull down, feel that stretch. Inhale up, pull down, feel the stretch. Inhale up, stay. Now where's the stretch? It's at the bottom of the shoulder blades. They're pulling apart. When we pull down, they pull back together. Hands overhead, the shoulder blades pull apart. Elbows down, the shoulder blades tuck in. Pull apart, that's a stretch, tuck in. Pull apart, that's a stretch, tuck in. Last time, pull apart, feel that stretch, tuck in, and bring the hands to rest, and take a breath. Take a breath. Check in with sensation in the neck, the shoulders, and the back. We remove them all. Now we approach the stretch for the whole length of the spine, from the base of the skull to the waist and below. We begin with tuck the chin and feel that neck stretch. We slide the hands over the knees and feel the ribs stretch. Then we slide the hands down the line and feel that stretch move all the way down the spine. See how far and how deep it goes. Have a breath here and come back. Hands to rest. Lifting ribs, pulling elbows back, lifting chin. The whole front is in stretch. We tuck again, slide hands. The whole back moves into stretch. Feel it. Whole back moves into stretch. Feel it, and then reverse it. Hands to rest. Elbows pull back. Lifting ribs, lifting chin. The whole front is in stretch. Tuck again. We move the stretch down the spine. Down the spine, down the spine. Feel it. Repeating. Hands to rest. Elbows pull back. Lifting ribs, lifting chin. Whole front is in stretch. Tuck again. We finish. Hands slide down. Stretch down the spine. Stay and feel it. Final breath. Come back up. hands to rest. Now we work the core. And at the same time, the back is moving into stretch, but we won't even feel that because this is so strong. Bring one foot over the other. Lift up the hands and come exhale, back, back, back. Inhale up. This is contracting core, contracting core. Eccentric contraction coming back, concentric contraction coming up. Contract the core, contract the core, contract the core. This is a strength builder. Contract the core, come back, stay back and open, close, open, close. You can lift the feet an inch if you like. Adding extra work to the core. Final breath, come back up, back up, back up. Release the hands, change the legs, bring the other foot on top. Have a breath. Have a breath and bring up the arms, swing to one side, contract the core, contract the core. Exhale back, inhale up. Eccentric back, concentric up, working the core. When you're back, stay, walk the hands up and down. Come to a rest, come back up, swing it all the way around. And again, exhale back, inhale, lift. Exhale back, inhale up. Working core. Strengthening core. Gentle stretch to the back, we don't even feel it. When you're back this time, stay, walk the hands up and down, up and down, up and down. Come to a rest, bring the hands back, release, release. Open those legs, fold forward, relax, and stretch the back. Feel the neck, feel the ribs, feel the stretch all the way down the spine. Hang out here. Feel the breath. The breath coming back to resting place because that was hard work for the body. That was her strength builder. Feel the breath as it settles. Feel the stretch as it stays. Feel whatever's going on in the body. It's okay. Final breath here. We'll come back up. Now we'll bring the stretch to the side of the back. Hand to the thigh, other hand on top. Rotate the shoulders a bit and lean toward the hands. Feel that powerful stretch down the side of the back. Hang out here. Let it deepen on its own as it yields in the stay. Stretch yielding and deepening gently. Yielding and deepening gently, side of the back. In a deep, deep stretch. Final breath. Press the hands, come back up, swap it out. Hand to the thigh, other hand on top. Rotate the shoulders, lean in. Stretch down the side of the back. Is this stronger or weaker than the other one? See what's true for you, different for each. Whatever it is just right for you on this day, at this moment. Feel it. A couple more breaths. Finishing the stretch. Press the hands, come back up, one hand to each thigh, lean forward. Now rotate side and back, side and forward. Lubricating hip sockets, stretching inner legs, stretching wherever you feel it, different for each. Next time forward, pause here, see what you feel, see where you feel it. Let's move the other way, side and back, side and forward. Next time forward, come to a rest, pause and just drop the chin. Feel whatever stretches you're feeling. Final breath, come back up, bring the legs back, sit back, and we prepare to work the legs. Strength builder. By lifting and extending, we're contracting these power muscles in the legs, keeping strength, keeping balance, keeping capacity. Got to be done. Okay, here we go. It's lift, extend, lift, release, up, out, up and down, lift, extend, lift, release, up, out, up and down. Have a breath. We continue. Up, kick, up, release, up, kick, up, release, lift, extend, lift, let it down, lift it up, extend it out, lift it up and down. Inhale up, exhale, extend, inhale up, exhale down, up, out, up and down. A couple more sets. Come to a rest and take a breath. Now we'll lift and stay, whichever leg you want to start with. Lift and stay, point and flex. Circle, working the ankle, inner ankle, outer ankle. Feel the work all the way up the leg. Focus once more, toes to the face, heel stretches away. Feel it, let it down. Have a breath. Other side, try the stay, point and flex is where we begin. Then we circle, feel it in the ankles, shin, calf, wherever you feel it, all the way up, all the way up. I feel the work, feel it, let it down. Now we get to stretch, foot on top, fold over, slide hands down, drop the chin, feel the breath. Drop the chin and feel the breath. Final breath here. Now we'll lift that leg up and lean in and feel the hip stretch. Feel that hip stretch. And we'll release. Other one. Foot on top. Slide hands down. Feel the stretch. Shoulders, arms, back, hips. See what you notice. See what's true for you. And feel the breath. Breath settling after all of that hard work. Final breath here. Let's bring up that leg and lean in. Feeling the hip stretch, move across the low back. Hanging out here. Final breath. Come back up and bring the foot to the ground. So we prepare to stand. One foot back, nose over toes, making these power muscles do that job of lift. And then we come into the stretch of the standing back bend, fold halfway. But let's begin with mountain. Feet hip width apart. Relax the toes. Unlock the knees. Tailbone tuck for some. For all, extension. Crown, shoulders up, back and down. Feel it solid, steady, strong, still. The mountain Tadasana. Final breath here. We move into the back bend, forward bend. Lean back, stretch the core. Lean forward, stretch the legs and the back. Keep the knees soft. Inhale, lift up, lean back, stretch the core, feel it. Soften the knees, fold halfway, stretch the back, feel it. And repeat. Later on, we'll stretch the legs. This is for the spine. The front of the spine, lengthening, stretching. The back of the spine, lengthening, stretching. Keeping the discs hydrated through movement. There is no other hydration for the discs but movement. So movement is the magic for the spine. Take your time, pace that works for you. See where it feels good. Your body always tells you what feels good. We'll come back to rest. Come back to mountain when you're up. Again, checklist: toes, knees, tailbone, crown, shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders down. Check in. Find the breath. Find the stability. Solid, steady, strong, and still. Feel it. Final breath, release. Now the spinal twist. So I was talking about how the spine needs movement. Twist is wonderful for the spine. So we're going to rotate the shoulders. We're going to keep the knees unlocked. The arms can be forward. The arms can be behind. The arms can be alongside. Whatever you like better. I like forward. Rotate shoulders side, side. Working the spine. Rotating the discs. Hydrating. Rotating vertebra moving, discs moving, hydrating, lubricating, keeping everything working. Let's come back to rest. Come back to rest, release the arms, return to mountain. Checklist: toes, knees, tailbone, crown, shoulders up, back and down. Feel it. Feel the effect of all that movement. Final breath here. Now we'll release and fold forward. Soft knees, hands to the chair. Hang out here, stretching those legs. This is all about the leg stretch here. Leg stretch here. Okay, now we're dropping down for leg strength. Hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Fingers touch the chair or lift away and stay. Return to the stretch. Leg stretch. Check in with the breath because that was work. That's stay. In the posture called Utkatasana, also called squat. So we're just stretching the legs, feeling the breath. Stretching the legs, feeling the breath. We'll pause and once more, hips back and down. Fingers touch or lift away, stay. Finish with a stretch. Finish with a leg stretch. Finishing with this leg stretch. Feel it, feel it, feel it. No forcing the knees straight. Okay, we're finished. We're coming up and move into the side stretch where we bring the chair to the side and bring the legs wide. Chair to the side, the legs are wide, the knees are soft. So the hand can slide down as we bring up the other arm and slide it up and over and feel that rib stretch. Feel it. Come on back. Hand behind the head, knees unlocked, elbow up, elbow tips back, slide hand down, stay with the stretch. On the inhale, lift, release the arm, turn around or turn your chair around by the other side. Legs are wide, hand can slide, knees are soft. Bring up the outside arm. Slide it up and over as the hand slides down. Find that rib stretch. Come on back. Hand behind the head. Knees bent. Elbow tips up, elbow tips back. Slide hand down. Feel that rib stretch. Final breath here. Come on up. Release the arm. Release the legs. Walk one foot in front of the other for our balance challenge. Holding focus. Holding focus. Wobbles are the corrections. The corrections are stabilizing your body. Let's change sides. Other foot forward and behind. Lift up the arms. Try the other side. Holding focus. Where the mind goes, the body will follow. So we lock the eyes and hold focus to stabilize the balance. And then we release and release. And let's bring that chair to the side. Bring the chair to the side. Now bring the inside foot forward, the outside foot wider and back. Let the hand rest on the thigh. So I want you to feel as you bend the knee, there's a stretch here. As you straighten the leg, it eases. Bend the knee, feel the stretch in the thigh. Straighten the leg, feel it soften. Stretching it, soften. That stretch moves up through the groin. Stretch it, soften. Stretch it, soften. Stretch it, stay. Let's add more stretch. Bring up the arm. Now the stretch moves all the way from the knee to the hip, up the front of the ribs, into the armpit. Stay. Whole side in stretch. We're going to release and bring this overhead arm to the front leg. Let the hand slide somewhere where it fits at the above or below the knee and feel the stretch. Now from the hand to the shoulder, from the shoulder across the back and down the leg, all in stretch. Final breath here. Press and come back up and release. Turn around or turn your chair around. Inside foot forward, outside foot wide and back. Hand resting on the thigh. Feel it. When you bend the knee, there's stretch. When you straighten the leg, it softens. Stretch. Return. Stretch. Return. Stretch. Return. Stretch. Return. Stretch. Stay. Deepen that stretch. Moving it up the leg, through the groin, into the armpit, and out to the shoulder. Stay. Whole side in stretch. Final breath. Release the arm. Bring it to the front leg, above or below the knee. Fold in the stretch now from the hand to the shoulder, from the shoulder across the back, and down the leg. All in stretch. The leg, the back, the arm. Final breaths here. Press, come back up, and release, and release. Now, turn to the back of the chair. Step back, everything in stretch, symmetrical, arms, shoulders, back, hips, and legs. We never force the knees straight, just get enough stretch. And feel the breath pace. Final breath here. Finishing this stretch, we'll release and step closer to the chair. Now we're going to feel heel, ankle, calf stretch as we rock back on the heels and lift the toes. Feel the stretch. Roll through, lift the heels, feel contract. Rock back, find stretch, feel stretch. Roll through, rock back, toes lift, feel the stretch. Roll through. Final time, rock back, feel the stretch. Come back to rest. Place the hands, and we're leaning slightly forward. We're going to lift the legs alternately. There's a bit of stretch in the front you may not even notice, but feel it as you inhale up, exhale down. And this other side, we're alternating sides. It's inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Continuing. Come back to rest and have a breath. Feel the breath, because that was work. Now we'll add our stay. Lift one leg a bit and stay. Lift it way higher and stay. Come down halfway and stay. And bring it down. Have a breath. Other leg, lift a bit and stay. Come way up and stay. Come down halfway and stay. And back to rest. Step back once more. It's stretch. It's stretch. Arms, shoulders, and back. Hips and legs. Feel the breath. Feel the stretch. We'll come back to rest and come up to stand and work with our other balance challenge, which says stand on one foot, bring the other in front or behind. Hold focus. Challenge balance. And change sides. Foot in front or behind. Wobbles are corrections. The corrections are stabilizing your body. Final breath and release. Have a breath. We're ready to sit down. We're ready to come back into the chair. Fold forward. Relax. Feel the breath reacting to the work. So our next series is a strength builder for the back, but at the same time, there's a stretch across the front of the chest. Let's see if we can feel it. Go ahead and lean forward and bring hands down. Bring hands down. Now, press hands back, lift ribs, lift chin. Feel the stretch in the front of the shoulders. And exhale down. Have a breath. We'll repeat that. Press up, peel up, and exhale down. 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 Press up, peel up, exhale down. Press up, peel up, exhale down. Now we'll come to our stay. Press up, peel up, come up a little bit, and stay. Come up higher and stay. Come down halfway and stay. Come all the way down and take a breath. Now we'll work with our asymmetry. Press up, peel up, stay. Bring one arm forward, stretch that whole front shoulder, arm, hand, stretch it. And down, down, and have a breath. Press up, peel up, stay. Bring the other arm forward and stretch it. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Whole front side stretching. And down. Now we bring the hands to the thighs. Stay here. Feel the breath. Feel the breath as it quiets and settles after all that hard work for the body. Breath always doing its job to deliver energy. And then it comes back to resting place. And that feels good. Couple more breaths here. Okay, let's come back up to sit and explore our spinal twist. One where we bring the hand across, the other hand down behind somewhere. Press that hand that's across. Now lengthen the spine and use the exhales to deepen the twist. Pressing gently on the outer leg, no force, just guidance as we deepen that twist. Final breath here. Release the head, release the hands, come back to center, have a breath. Other side twist, hand across, hand down behind, lengthen the spine. Begin the movement on the exhale breaths, deepening that twist bit by bit. Deepening that twist bit by bit. Final breath. Release the head. Release the hands. Release back to center and fold. Fold and have a breath. Final breath here. Come back up. Sit back in the chair, preparing for eye movements. Get comfortable with the back, the legs, the hips. Bring the hands to rest. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and relax the eyes. Now we're going to work them in circles and then side to side. Open the eyes to the 12 on that clock dial and bring them around to the 3, to the 6, to the 9, and back to the 12. Close the eyes. Have a breath. Have a breath and open again at the 12. Go the other way. 9, 6, 3, and 12. Close the eyes. Have a breath. The diagonal line. We picture the clock dial and say, move the eyes from the 10 to the 4. 10, 4, 10, 4, 10, 4. Pause, close center, have a breath. We'll move the eyes on the other diagonal line. On that clock dial, bring the eyes from the 2 across to the 8. From the 2 to the 8. See where you feel it. 2, 8, 2, 8. Pause center, close the eyes, relax the eyes, have a breath. Focal point, we extend arm, extend thumb. Focal point, look at the tip of the nose, feel it in the eyes. Focal point, look at the thumb, feel it in the eyes. Focal point, go far away, and then back to the thumb and back to the nose, repeating, exercising the eyes. Okay, let's come to a rest and release. Now bring the hands together and rub the palms. Rub the palms to build up heat. Build up heat to cup those palms over the eyes and let the eyes relax. Warm, dark, soft, relax. Warm, dark, soft, relax. Now we bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and we stroke out to the temples with a light touch. With a light touch. Come to rest at the temples. Draw the fingers down the jawline to the chin. Let the hands come to rest on the legs with the palms open. Keep the eyes closed. Adjust the back as you need. Find your breath. Feel the breath. Find the breath and feel the breath. And on the exhale, draw the fingers gently in. On the inhale, stay. On the exhale, let the fingers open. On the inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale. Inhale, stay. It's exhale, close. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open, release movement, stay in stillness. Feel the breath. Final breath here, we close. See you next time. And release. Thank you.